The first drill that we're going to start off with is just your basic pummel drill. We're going to go into the details of a pummel drill, but really what this drill does is gives us our first chance to really start using our upper body with our lower body, our hands with our feet. So we're going to go through two pummel drills that we do. This first pummel drill that we do is called a light pummel drill. And what we want to do with our light pummel drill is just that, get the motion going. Okay, we're not really working at a hard working pace. We're not going to fight each other as partners. We're going to work together as partners. Okay, but what we want to do is make sure that technically our body's moving in the right positions. Now, first of all, in any pummel drill, we're going to be in an over-under position. Okay, so on one side I'm going to have an underhook. On the other side I'm going to have an overhook. Okay, and my partner is going to have the exact same position that I have. Now, the key to a pummel drill is moving our feet at the right time. Our underhook side, which is now my right side, is going to be my lead leg. When we pummel, we're going to change positions. So keeping my hands nice and tight here, I'm going to come over the top with my overhook, and I'm going to dig inside. As I do this, I'm going to change my foot position, I'm going to change my lead leg, and I'm going to change my head position. So as I come over the top, I'm changing lead legs, my head is going to shift to the other side. Now you notice I have an underhook on my left side, and my left leg is now leading. Now in a light pummel drill, what we want to do is move at a quick pace. Okay, it's not a grind here. We're not, like I said, we're not trying to fight each other. So we want to change that position over and over and work on our timing and work on our body movement. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds here of a light pummel drill. Now, what we want to avoid is happy feet. We call them happy feet because a lot of times when guys do this, they start kind of bouncing on their toes. Okay, when they bounce on their toes, okay, it's not realistic, it's not wrestling, and they're not changing their lead leg. Okay, so we don't want to have happy feet and we don't want to bounce, but we do want to be light on our feet here. So again, I'm in my over and under position. As I change lead legs and I dig with my overhook and change my head position, everything works together here. Now I'm going to go right back into it, and then we're going to pick up speed. Okay, now you notice there's no fight there. There's no grind. We're not trying to beat each other up here. We just want to work a little bit harmoniously in that position. We're both getting the benefit of moving our upper body with our lower body and using our body as a unit. And like I said, in this video, a lot of the things that we're going to do are exactly that. Have our whole body working as one. Okay, so one more time, we're going to do it. We're even going to pick up speed and go a little bit faster this time. In this next drill, we're going to take our pummel drill to another level. We call this a heavy pummel because now we are going to fight each other, and now we're going to fight for position. Now the technique stays the same. Okay, we've got to continue to dig to the inside position, dig for the underhook. I'm also going to change my lead leg and change my head position, but now we're going to fight each other a little bit. Okay, now we call this a heavy pummel. I'm not necessarily, this isn't a hand fighting drill. I'm not trying to beat him up, but what I am trying to do now is not only work my motion, but I want to move my opponent, and I want to try to fight for position here. So everything is going to get a little bit tighter. So when we lock up into our position, we're pulling everything tight here. Our chests are tight. I'm pulling with this overhook. I'm pulling with this underhook, and we're in here tight. We're down a little bit more with in our level change. Our hips and our knees are bent a little bit more. Okay? Now I also want to try to move him. So I might take this underhook and try to circle him down. Okay? And he's going to be trying to do the same to me. He's going to be trying to move me. Now what we're trying to do again is get inside position. Stay on the inside here. Okay? So what I'm going to do is as I dig, it's not going to be as easy as it was with the light pummel. We were separating and creating space. We're not creating space now. We're tight here, so as I dig, I'm having to fight this arm inside, and Travis is doing the same on this side. So we're both fighting here as we're using our legs to push, to pull, to move. So it's a little bit harder, tighter position now. And notice our lead legs continue to change position. And we want to maintain that good position, and we want to fight a little bit more here.